probably the most concerning about these lyrics is that if they are about Billie, which it seems like they are, it almost seems like Jessie is confirming that he groomed her, which fans already thought because they knew each other when she was under 18 years old, but they dated, later. Even with this line, she's been listening to me since 2013, which fans were quick to point out that in that year, Billie was about 12 years old, while Jessie was about 22 years old. What is a 12-year-old doing being friends with a 22-year-old that she would later date about 10 years later?
Billie Eilish's ex-boyfriend, Jesse Rutherford, is facing some major backlash right now, and it has to do with some pretty disturbing lyrics that the internet believes is definitely about Billie. You guys all may know by now that Billie and Jesse ended their relationship back in May. After having dated for less than a year, the two publicly announced that they split in an amicable manner. Their entire relationship from the start really threw people off though, considering their age gap as well as the history of Billie Eilish and Jesse Rutherford. Billie initially was a fan of Jesse Rutherford since she was a young girl, which could cause a problem in their relationship down the road. And from the outsider's perspective, a lot of people had issues with the age gap in their relationship. Billie had just turned 21 years old, while Jesse, who she was dating at the time, was 31. Now, it's been a few months since their breakup, and Billie actually recently spoke on her relationship with Jesse over on her Instagram this past month. In a recent Instagram Q&A she did, she confirmed that she was single, and she also added that her and Jesse were still friends. Someone had asked her if she was dating anyone, to which she replied, "No, sir." And then she was also asked about Jesse, of course, and Billie responded saying, "Very, very good friends, only my homie forever." Now here's where things get a little interesting, because although it seems like Billie speaks highly about Jesse even after their breakup, people aren't seeing things to be the same over on Jesse's side, especially after this song that he recently came out with. People have been very critical about the lyrics, and they are calling him out left and right, you guys. Jesse recently came out with a track called POV, and certain segments of his song have, let's just say, jaws dropped, you guys. People are stern on believing that these lyrics have to be about Billie, and a lot of people see some sexual innuendos and are saying that these lyrics are just flat out gross and disgusting. Now, buckle up, you guys, because here were some of the lyrics from Jesse's song that people have been very disturbed by. Note that the timing of all of this, considering their breakup, as well as certain lyrics, especially towards the end, definitely have people believing this is about Billie. The lyrics read, "I'm at the top, you're at the bottom. It's a different point of view. Calling out and one every time I point and shoot. On the clock non-stop, I keep winning, I can't lose. Be like Alejandro when she gaga on my goo. I'm at the top, you're at the bottom. It's a different POV. Polo socks in my ducks, and the top is CDG. Got a watch on my shoulder, heart up on my sleeve, and they told me it was over, I'ma disagree. She been listening to me since 2013. I know she's got daddy issues. Welcome to the family. She said, Jesse baby, won't you write a song about me? I said, I got a whole album, I could drop it next week. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Shorty, come with me, watch your money get longer. Turn into an all-star in a pair of Converse. Blew up by myself, I feel like the Yeah. Twitter went fuming over his lyrics. These lyrics are so corny for a 30-year-old man. She was 11 to 12 in 2013. Pack it up, sir, immediately. Singing about how your ex was listening to your music when she was a child and you were a grown man, then bragging about her having daddy issues, literally so gross. I'm glad she left him. Feel like she what? When she what on your what? This man is awful. Like him acknowledging he took advantage of her. One person pointed out how Billie praises Jesse when it comes to speaking of him on social media, as opposed to how it seems like Jesse is speaking on Billie. The way she talks about him with all the respect possible, and he fires back with this. As these lyrics were making its rounds all over social media, the lyrics to Jesse's song were just giving more and more people the ick. People were very vocal over on Instagram as well, saying things like, mind you, this is a 30-year-old man. Where do these men find the audacity? Like, Gaga on my goo did it for me. He should be sent to jail for that line alone. Billie had and has the utmost respect for him when she talks about him. She says they're really good friends still. Why would he turn around and do this? The line that really threw people off was him serenading about feeling like Alejandro when she gaga on my goo. It left a lot of fans believing he threw an extremely inappropriate sexual connotation, especially given their age gap as well as how old Billie was back in 2013, which was around 11 to 12 years old. Jesse was even seen hyping up the release of his own album on Instagram this week, and he seemed super unbothered by the backlash, you guys.
Could've signed an XO, but I said no thanks. I can sign the Interscope now if I wanna. Dying on her, got love for you, mama. Spotify page got so many comments, but if I'm being honest, my bank account doesn't. TikTok popping, no need to promote, but I'll tell you anyway, just in case you didn't know. I'm me, Double-S-E, not MGK, just ADD. I'm free Malone, take it easy, G. Told you, it's Jesse, baby.
I also came across an article about Jesse Rutherford writing a song about dating a young girl in the past, and I thought it was really interesting, especially given the new lyrics that he came out with for his new song. It read, "The 2015 song Single by The Neighborhood has some fans concerned about Billie Eilish's relationship with Jesse Rutherford. Rutherford is credited as a writer on the song, written from the perspective of someone craving a romance with a baby girl when he knows she is too young for him." And quote, "I don't know if we should be alone together. I still got a crush that's obvious. If nobody's around, what's stopping us?" Rutherford sings on the track. "Just a baby, but she's growing up so fast, and I'm allergic to the waiting. She's just a baby girl, and I love to watch her dance, but it's making me go crazy." The music video heavily features Rutherford's then girlfriend Devin Lee Carlson. They reportedly started dating in 2015 when Carlson was 21 and Rutherford was 24, but the former couple met in high school when their 3-year age difference would have been more significant. Single is likely about his relationship with Carlson, not Eilish, but it still shows a pattern of controversial age gaps in Rutherford's love life. The Neighborhood's 2015 song Daddy Issues also centers around a romance with a little girl. "Go ahead and cry, little girl, nobody does it like you do," Rutherford sings on the track. "I know that you got daddy issues, and if you were my little girl, I'd do whatever I could do. I'd run away and hide with you." Anyways guys, that's it on the backlash that Jesse Rutherford has been getting over his new song that people think is about Billie Eilish. Despite all the backlash, Jesse hasn't made a statement yet, but it's interesting to see whether or not he will. I definitely want to know what you guys think though in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.